think he's really has a strong vision of what he wants, and he gets it, and I think he's very unique. I think he's a great filmmaker.
I call him the Alfred Hitchcock of the 90s, only he's scarier.
He's been called everything from silly to sick. A poor man's Barry Levinson gone berserk. It's hard to believe that the same John Waters who brought us such avant-garde hits as Hag in a Black Leather Jacket and Eat Your Makeup is smack in the middle of mainstream Hollywood today. His latest film, Crybaby, stars Johnny Depp, Ricki Lake, Iggy Pop, Holly Bergen, Patty Hearst, and former porn star Tracy Lords. Even with that cast, the movie will seem downright tame in comparison with his earlier works.
I think all my movies are in some ways the same. Sense of humor is the same. They're always about people that are underdogs that win. It's the same kind of movie. It's a John Waters film. I mean, there's puke in it. You'll be happy to know.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi, West Baltimore.
God, he's gorgeous, Penny. Look at her hair. Gosh, I wish mine was that high.
Waters' last film, Hairspray, was a dance musical set in the early 60s. It did more grossing than grossing out, making $6.5 million at the box office. It was a breakthrough, which marked a departure from John's underground style.
Hairspray is about teens that want to be celebrities and their stage mother parents and their quest for mental health. It's basically a satire on two of the most dreaded genres, the teen flick and the message movie. It's PG, which is the only way left I had to shock anybody, was to make a movie that wasn't what you'd expect.
What most people expect from a John Waters film is outrageousness bordering on the obscene. Production on his first feature, Mondo Trash Show, ground to a halt when John and two of his actors were arrested for indecent exposure. His most infamous film, Pink Flamingos, is a tale of the filthiest people alive. It's still a cult favorite at midnight shows and an eye-opening legacy for many of John's newest fans.
Well, I always thought that's funny, like when Hairspray came out and said, oh, we loved Hairspray, so let's get Pink Flamingos. And maybe it's about Florida. Who knows? I know some older woman came up to me in the supermarket and said, I love all your films. I said, you do not. And she said, oh, well, I haven't seen all. I knew there was no way this woman loved multiple maniacs.
Yes, folks, this isn't any cheap X-rated movie or any fifth-rate porno play. This is the show you want. Lady Divine...
Multiple Maniacs was made in 1970 on a budget of $5,000. It starred longtime friend Glenn Milstead as Divine, a recurring character created by Waters.
I always wanted to be a movie star. I was always quite taken by the whole glamour and the way movie stars lived and the whole thing about movie stars. I mean, they were like unreal people that you put up on pedestals and things and worshipped like gods and goddesses.
Who wants to be famous? Who wants to die for art? I do!
Glenn died shortly after the release of Hairspray. Crybaby is the first Waters film in over 2 decades without Divine.
The first day I saw the first take of the whole movie, Johnny Depp pulled up on a motorcycle, and I thought, well, this is the same as Divine in a way. It's a strong image. I think Johnny's a movie star and a good actor, and I think Divine was too.
In the past 25 years, with all the changes in John Waters' style, the one constant in all his films is the city of Baltimore, a backdrop which John has always called home.
I go away, I'm away most all the time. It feels so good. I'm home for 2 days now. It feels great to be home, because this is where I work. This is where I do all my work. I write my books here, I write my movies, I make the movies. And obviously it agrees with me. It's a comfortable city to live in. My closest friends are here. It keeps me sane. Well, my version of sane.